Hello guys, today I'll be showing you how to get 100k easy in GTA 5 in like 10 or 20 minutes. So I'm gonna get straight into it. Basically, you want to have a CEO office. If you do, you're gonna want to buy a vehicle warehouse, which is like starts from like $1 million or something. I don't quite remember. Don't worry, it's worth it. You'll like it, trust me. So once you've bought one, you're gonna want to start doing the missions. But first, I'll tell you that later. First, I'm gonna show you exactly how to get the 100k. So don't go into your warehouse and don't do what I'm doing. You're gonna want to stay in your CEO building and get ready to do the missions. But I'm gonna show you what I mean by getting 100k. So first, you've got three types of vehicles that you could sell: mid-range, standard range, top range. Standard range sells for 15k, and mid-range sells for 20k, I think it was. 25k. Now the best one is top range, which sells for 100k if you export it to a buyer, which you sell to buyers. You steal a vehicle from some random people. It's very hard, by the way. And then you keep it in the storage area, a warehouse, and then you sell it for more money. And the top range, you sell it for 100k. You sell it to a buyer for 100k. Basically, to do this glitch, you're gonna wanna do a whole bunch of these vehicle warehouse missions. You'll realize that you're stealing standard or mid-range vehicles. That's fine. That's actually what you're meant to be doing. If you steal a top range, you sell it to a buyer immediately. If you steal a mid or standard range, keep it in your vehicle warehouse. And just keep it in there, and then and then every time you do the mission, every time you get a standard or mid-range vehicle, do not sell them. Just let them stay in your storage, and any top range vehicles you get, you sell to the buyer. Yeah, basically you'll realize that your whole storage is getting filled with standard range, mid-range, and then what happens is basically it'll be full of standard and mid-range, so you'd have no choice but to start stealing top range only. You won't get any more standard or mid-range. I mean, sometimes you get mid or standard range sometimes, but it's very rare. If you do the glitch right, you won't really get any top range. But yeah, you'll be getting 100k for every top range. Yeah, also any cars that you have in your storage, if they have the same license plate, like the license plate is here, it says the car Subaru Turbo Custom, and then it has the license plate Gunzu, whatever. If there's any license plate that's the same, or like if you have any cars and they have the same license plate as, like, example, if you have a car like this and it has the license plate CEO, and then you have a car here that says CEO, same license plate, you don't want that. You want to sell one of the cars with the same license plate. Doesn't matter if it's standard or mid. You just can't have a car with the same license plate as the other one in the storage. So make sure just make sure you get that out of the way. And yeah, so now I'll show you how to start up the job and how to get the car, high-end car. So if you have a CEO office, if you don't have a terabyte, go to your CEO office, go to computer, and go to car warehouse, whatever it's called, and then start up a thing. If you have a terabyte, I'd recommend spawning it, because you could just start up the mission easier. So recommend having people in the session, by the way, doing it alone or something, because it's just very helpful because people start killing anyways. So once you're in your terabyte or office, go to your computer or this thing, big screen. Then you go to vehicle cargo. Then you go, are you sure it says this? Then you just press confirm. Now if you have a lot of cars, you'll realize that it says on top map, it says vehicle blah or blah blah blah, value top range. And basically top range, as I said before, will get you 100k. So you're gonna want to do the mission. You're gonna want to do whatever it tells you to do. Let's just hope it's hard. I mean, easy for you. Once you get the car, by the way, you'll realize that there's people gonna chase you and start trying to shoot you. Now the car has when you're driving it, you can't damage it, because like if you hit stuff or like the car takes damage, you lose money in your bank account in free mode. To let them shoot, just keep driving far away and just try not to get shot, I guess, because just try not to lose damage on the vehicle. Try not to get the car, you know what I mean, people. So basically when you get the car, it's not like mine. I mean, it might be like mine, but you have different ones. Like for example, you might not know what the car is if it's top range or whatever. You're gonna have to like, hold on, let me explain that again. In a mission, when getting the top range cars, it's different. Like sometimes you don't know where the car is, like where the car is located. They'll send you like a photo of the vehicle or where the vehicle will be. It says like Paleto Bay or something. You have to go to Paleto Bay and search the place until you find the car. Those are the hardest. Those are pretty hard. Or there might be, there's different ones. Just yeah. So yeah, and there'll always be like a gang chasing you. So just remember that. So basically, people, my one is I had to have a race, and if I beat this guy's record, I get to have his car. He gives me his car, but I think he gets like over aggressive and doesn't like the fact that I won, so he tries to kill me, but we'll see what happens. Sorry, woman. Alright, so he's probably gonna send like men to come over and kill me, like as you can see. I don't quite know, but as you can see, bottom right screen, repair cost, which is when you crash or someone shoots you, the repair cost goes up, and if it was on 250, you'll be paying 250 for the repair cost, and currently I've just had to pay $1,000, but it is what it is, people. So you try not to crash the vehicle. I'll see you at the warehouse. So currently my repair cost was 21k because I just was so frustrated that I just didn't even care anymore. But yeah, as you see, when I go inside, I'll lose 21k. Just please do not do what I did because you'll regret it. You really will regret it, trust me. But yeah. So that's 21k wasted. Doesn't matter because I just don't care, but just don't do what I did. So then you'll want to walk in here and just, yeah. Then you'll go on this laptop. You'll wait for it to, yeah. You press X to enter it, and basically you'd go to filter by range. Go to top range, and currently I have 2, but the one that I was just driving, well, that was this one. So I'd press export. I'm just curious. Okay, you need more associate. Okay, so I'd do this one. So I'd go all the way up here to export, and I want to get 100k. So I'm gonna do this one. So basically, I'll show you the ones in case you don't get 100k. 40k, you pay you get $40,000. But you don't lose any money. This one is 70k, but you lose 10k. So I don't know why, but I think to upgrade the car, because you have to upgrade the car, which costs 10k, and then you get 70. You lose 10k, but you get 70k. And then there's this one where you earn 100k, but am I saying that right? 100k?
Yes,
yeah, 100k, but you lose 20k. So it doesn't really matter, just do it unless you want to earn less. But anyways, so you can modify everything for free. You get 4 minutes on the clock to do it, and then you just modify it and do whatever the hell you want with it. Alright, so basically when customizing the car, you don't have to make it look good. You can like do whatever the hell you want with it. You can like you don't have to make it look good, as long as you customize it and do everything that it tells you to do, and just get it the hell out of there. Now,
Okay.
when delivering the vehicle to the buyer, there will sometimes be people after you. Sometimes, yeah, most of the time there'll be people after you trying to kill you.
Don't put in that on the stone. Make sure you're not with a lot of people in the lobby because I can shoot you.
Yeah, so yeah, thank you. So this is why you'd make sure you not want to be in a lobby with a lot of people, like real life people, because they'd try and kill you and you know, try and mess up your day, and they just get paid to do it. So yeah, but there's also NPCs that would be chasing you and trying to kill you. Yes, the repair cost goes down when delivering it to the buyers, so try to keep it in good condition. Now I'm gonna try and keep it in good condition, see how well I go. Now I'm currently delivering it to the buyers. I'm almost at the house. Usually it's you do deliver the car to different buyers, but for me it's this one. Usually it's always this one for me, so yeah, for some reason. So yeah, I'm delivering it for 95k because I destroyed it a bit, but like it doesn't matter to me. So yeah, so once I deliver it, you'll be putting it in the garage. Just yeah, try not to, well, as I said before, try not to smash into other cars because you know you want the money. And there you go, 95k deposited into my bank account, and that's just, yeah. That's how you make easy money. And just keep doing that. Make sure you only get high-end cars, and if you do not get high-end cars, like you got a high-end car, and then next you got like a mid or a standard. Doesn't matter. Just do that standard or mid, whatever you got, and then put it in the warehouse, and then just don't sell it. Just do another one for another high end, and sometimes you'll have to wait. There's a timer before having to shut up. There's a timer, and then you get to steal another car, and then there's a timer to once you get another high-end car, you can't sell it straight away. It takes a while for you to find a buyer to sell it to. It'll take 4 minutes, and then once that 4 minutes is over, when you sell it, it'll go up. The time will go up even more. So once you sell it, if you find another vehicle and try and sell it to the buyer, you'll have to wait like 11 minutes or something. Yeah, you'll understand once. Yeah, but I hope this video did really help. If it didn't, comment down and I'll make another video trying to explain better, because but just please do comment down, because I don't know if I explained it good. But I'm just gonna re-explain it. I'm sorry, but if whoever doesn't give a shit, then just stop the video. But just for the people who don't get it, basically what you're basically trying to do is you're owning a car warehouse. You grind a whole bunch of cars, you steal a bunch of cars, and if they're mid or standard that you're stealing, you keep it in the warehouse, and if you steal a high end, you sell it. And basically you keep storing the mid and standard vehicles in your warehouse until eventually you'll realize that you won't get any more mid or standard. You'll only realize that you'll start getting high ends, which then you'll keep selling the high ends, and then you'll realize that you won't stop getting high ends. Now, if you do start realizing that you've been selling a lot of high ends, and all of a sudden you start stealing mid or standard, that's completely fine. Just there's nothing bad about it. You'll just have to put it in your warehouse, because I was selling a whole bunch of high ends, and then I realized that I started stealing mid and standard. I was like, oh, why is this happening? Well, I just stored it in the warehouse, and then I kept storing I got one mid and one standard, and then after that one mid and one standard, I only started getting high ends. So if that happens, just keep storing them in the warehouse, and then you'll start getting high ends again. And I just want to remind you that if the car has the same license plate as the one in the warehouse, I'm pretty sure if you have a standard or mid with the same license plate as the other one that you have in your warehouse, I'm pretty sure it's bad. So you'd want to sell it, so you don't have any cars with the same license plate as the other. You'd want to do that. So just make sure that they don't have the same license plate, and then you're good to go. And that's basically how you do it. If you don't get it, please do comment down, and I'll try and get back to you. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching, and peace out.